Hello, Singing for Fun. Let's just have our stretch. Oh, I'm going to stretch over to one side. Oh, just as far as you can go without falling off your chair. Go the other way as well. Over to that side. Ooh. Lovely. Just stretch out towards me as well, actually. See if you bend your back. Give yourself a wee hug and really feel that bend in your back. In fact, breathe into it. Oh, feels good to breathe. And then stretch out. Keep your back, so as long as it's not sore, keep your back a little bit bent like that and just stretch out and have a big old yawn. And we'll stretch up and round. Oh, a nice stretchy start. And again, just stretching up and round as if you're swimming. Oh, dream of swimming. Dream of swimming. Oh, yeah. Nice splashy dreaming of swimming feeling. And then a bit of a shake. So we'll start with the hands. Let your head go just a little bit. Just be careful if you think it's going to make you get dizzy. Just let the head stay where it is and just go with your hands. We can add our elbows in. Bit of old funky chicken going on there. And get your shoulders going as well. So if you can do your shoulders, your elbows and your hands all in a one. It's not a good dance move, but it's good for resetting your body. That's lovely. And then we can do a seated hula hoop. So as if you're... obviously your bum's sitting down, as if your shoulders are hula hooping something. As if they're hula hooping something. As if they're hula hooping a hula hoop. Nice. Well, I mean, we're going slower than you would need to go for a hula hoop, and that's okay. Just check you're not holding your breath. And you're maybe imagining that hula hoop's going round up by your shoulders there. So just check they're not hunching, just check they're nice and relaxed. In fact, just lift and drop them. That's it. And again, lift and drop. So we're imagining the hula hoop. Let's get it, pretend slow going again. So see if you can keep a sense of that imaginary hula hoop up by your shoulders, but also take your mind's eye down to your bum. So you're probably feeling your sit bones. Well, you're feeling the muscles around your sit bones as the weight shifts from one side to the other. So just check you're not holding your breath again. That's it. Great. Great. So a big old yawn. As if it's pulling sideways. So, it's like you've got plasticine cheeks. Say, I've forgotten the cheese grommet. In fact, say that with me. I've forgotten the cheese grommet. I know I can't do a very good Wallace and Gromit face. I bet some of you can. Go on, show me. I should have practiced that one. I can't quite get that. What does he look like? Like that? He's got teeth, hasn't he? And sort of a big... I've forgotten the cheese grommet. Oh well, that's stretched your mouth anyway. I feel like you're yawning that way as if you've got plasticine face. Nice big yawn. Enjoy it. And then we're going to have one feeling like plasticine's going lengthways as well. So feel like you're yawning right into the top of your head. You'll feel it in the roof of your mouth, but imagine it's coming up higher than that. And indeed going down all the way to your belly and beyond. All the way down through the chair into the floor. Lovely. So just wriggle your fingers and then wriggle your toes at the same time. Okay, and then what we're going to do is wriggle right hand, left toe. You obviously can't see my toes wriggling. And then we're going to wriggle left hand, right toe. Brain exercise. Great. And then we're going to cross our hands over and we're going to wriggle right hand, right foot, which will be on the opposite side now. Whoa, it's mean, isn't it? And then we're going to do left hand, left foot, which will also be on opposite sides. Oh dear, that's enough of that. Have a shake. Have a shake. That's great. Excuse me. There we go. I could stop the video for things like that, but I like to just run it like an ordinary session. I should pause it and blow my nose off camera, shouldn't I? I'm not very professional. Okay, so let's just have a little breathe as well. So just imagine you're breathing way out in front of you, as if you've got a great big balloon. It's a slightly odd imagining, but a great big balloon coming out of your belly button. And it's filling all this space in front of you, and you're going to breathe into it. So the air is going to have to go down into your body and out through your belly button into this imaginary balloon. And then squeeze it to deflate again. And again, breathing in, and it's coming out through the belly button into your imaginary balloon. And then squeeze it out. That's great. So we're going to imagine about where your belly button is, which is sort of between the bottom of your ribs and the top of your hip. The same thing. You're going to have an imaginary external balloon here. The air's going to go in, and imagine it's coming right out of a little belly button like hole that you don't have in the side of your body. Okay, so imagine your balloon's ready to be inflated. So breathing in, and then deflate it, and really as strongly as you can imagine that belly button hole of air inflating your balloon. Lovely. So we're going to put an imaginary belly button on the other side now, whatever's the other side that you didn't do last time. So we're going to breathe in. It's going to come all the way down and imaginarily out below your ribs and above your hip. So about where your belly button is, but in the side of your body. So we're breathing in and then deflating it. Inflating and deflating. Lovely. Last one you've guessed is behind you. So directly behind your belly button. You don't need to put your arms behind you. It'll make your shoulders do all sorts of strange things. But imagine that balloon behind you just as we imagined the one in front. And we're going to breathe in and imagine it's going out the back through a little belly button sized hole. So breathing in. And then exhaling. And again. One more. Really, really focusing on your back. And exhaling. Lovely. Have a little wriggle of everything, anything that wants to. That's lovely. And let's just have a hey ho, hey ho, hey ho, hey ho. Okay, we're going to add some clicks. So we're going to go hey ho, hey ho. And don't worry if you've got no clicks or one click's better than the other. Just in fact, if you can't click, I know you can't all click. Little clap, but to one side and then the other. Does that make sense? I'll do the clap this time, so it's hey ho, hey ho, or with the click, hey ho, hey ho. Great. Next one, we're going to do this. Hey ho, hey ho, hey ho. So can you hear the first one? I started high and went low. Hey ho, hey ho. And the second one I started low and went high. Hey ho, hey ho. Okay, it's slightly exaggerated. So it was hey ho, hey ho, hey ho, hey ho. So don't worry, it's not about getting exact notes at all. It's just about feeling a slightly higher tone on your first hey and a slightly lower one on the second ho. On the first ho, sorry, and then on the second set. So we do two of each. Hey ho, 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 hey ho. Great. And then just have a horse lip to let that loosen. And again, just feel like you're sighing down. Lovely. And then just have a sigh without that. So we're going... and again. Great. Give me birds in the dawning, birds in the dawning, birds in the dawning to sing my soul awake. So I know we've added the high harmony. Give me birds in the dawning, birds in the dawning, birds in the dawning to sing my soul awake. And I thought we'd add a nice low one, which is slower, so you'll hear, give me birds, give me, and that's where we come in. It'll make sense once it's all in, but it does have a different rhythm, so it's give me birds in the dawning. Try that. So you'll get a little beat. Give me birds in the dawning. Give me birds in the dawning. And then you're in the same rhythm by now. Give me birds in the dawning to sing my soul awake. Just sing my soul awake. Sing that with me. Sing my soul awake. So if I roll back slightly, it's give me birds in the dawning to sing my soul awake. Give me birds in the dawning to sing my soul awake. So then if we go back to the beginning, you'll hear, give me birds in the dawning. Give me birds in the dawning to sing my soul awake. Give me birds in the dawning. Give me birds in the dawning to sing my soul awake. So just it makes sense once it's with the tune. Don't worry about counting the rhythm in. Should we try all the verses? Let's do that. Give ready. Give me birds in the dawning, birds in the dawning, give me birds in the dawning to sing my soul awake. And again. Give me birds in the dawning, birds in the dawning, give me birds in the dawning to sing my soul awake. Warmth in the daytime. Give me warmth in the daytime. Warmth in the daytime. Give me warmth in the daytime to sing my soul awake. And again. Give me warmth in the daytime, warmth in the daytime, give me warmth in the daytime to sing my soul awake. And now we've got the stars. Give me stars in the evening, stars in the evening, give me stars in the evening to sing my soul asleep. Some more stars. Give me stars in the evening, stars in the evening, give me stars in the evening to sing my soul Not sure if I should leave you asleep. Maybe I will. Well, I've got my cup of tea here. I do love tea. I used to love coffee, but now I only love tea. But for those of you that do love the coffee, this is the Jive. I love coffee, I love tea, I love the Jive and it loves me. Coffee and tea and the Java and me. A cup, a cup, a cup, a cup, a cup. You recognise it, I know you do. There's the Inkspots that sung it. I can't remember what year. Late 40s, early 50s possibly. That time when there was luscious harmonies all through the 40s and 50s. So we're just going to do the tune this week, and then we'll get those luscious harmonies leaning in next week. So it's I love coffee, I love tea, I love the Java Jive, and it loves me. Just say that with me. I love coffee, I love tea, I love the Java Jive, and it loves me. I love coffee, I love tea, I love coffee, I love tea, I love the Java Jive and it loves me. I love the Java Jive and it loves me. I love coffee, I love tea, I love the Java Jive and it loves me. Again, I love coffee, I love tea, I love the Java Jive and it loves me. Now it has got some very jazzy notes in there, so if you're not familiar with it, it can feel a bit wiggly, let's say wiggly. And so I'll slow it down. Sing it with me. I love coffee, I love tea, I love the Java Jive and it loves me. So we're going to do that first half nice and slow again. I love coffee, I love tea, I love the Java Jive and it loves me. Coffee and tea and the Java and me. A cup, a cup, a cup, a cup, a cup. Not Java, coffee and tea and the Java and me. Coffee and tea and the Java and me. A cup, a cup, a cup, a cup, a cup. Now a little bit faster from the top. I love coffee, I love tea, I love the Java Jive and it loves me. Coffee and tea and the Java and me. A cup, a cup, a cup, a cup, a cup. Once more. I love coffee, I love tea, I love the Java Jive and it loves me. Coffee and tea and the Java and me. A cup, a cup, a cup, a cup, a cup. Oh, I love that song. I don't know why we haven't done it before. It's making me thirsty though. Ooh. Nearly time for a tea break, I think. Look, it's summertime in the allotment and it's raining again. I can't keep singing in the rain, so I'm going to sing. Some of you might know this, some of you won't know it. It's just walking in the rain, getting soaking wet. Now I can never remember the rest of it, but those two lines are brilliant, aren't they? It was sung by the Prisonaires in Memphis in the 1950s, and it's got this really sweet harmony, 4-part harmony. But the guys, there's a photo of the guys singing it in the studio, and they'd been let out on day release from the prison, and they were all chained together at their legs, and they were called the Prisonaires, and they sang, "Just walking in the rain, getting soaking wet." Do you want to sing it with me? It's just walking in the rain, just walking in the rain, getting soaking wet. Getting soaking wet, just walking in the rain, getting soaking wet, and again, just walking in the rain, getting soaking wet. I should sing just gardening in the rain, really, which is what's about to happen. Now, we recently had a Bob Dylan anniversary, and one of my favourite Bob Dylan songs, it's not that well known, is Lay Down Your Weary Tune. I wonder if some of you know it. This is the chorus. I find it so soothing. Sorry. It's like being in a folk club having someone tune the guitar, isn't it? Lay down your weary tune, lay down the song you strum, and rest your head neath the strength of strings. No voice can hum to hum. Does that ring bells? We're just going to do that bit today. It's sort of it's verses that it's all got the same tune but different different words. But this is my favourite. It's the opening one. Lay down your weary tune, lay down your weary tune, lay down, and again, lay down your weary tune, lay down the song you strum. Lay down the song you strum. Lay down the song you strum. This is for the guitarists amongst you, or string players. Lay down your weary tune, lay down. Lay down your weary tune, lay down. Lay down the song you strum. Once more. Lay down your weary tune, lay down the song you strum, and rest your head, and rest your head, and rest your head neath the strength of strings, and rest your head neath the strength of strings, and rest your head neath the strength of strings. Try that. And rest your head neath the strength of strings. No voice can hope to hum. No voice can hope to hum. No voice can hope to hum. And rest your head, and rest your head neath the strength of strings. No voice can hope to hum. Once more, and rest your head neath the strength of strings. No voice can hope to hum. Take it, that's it. Take it back to the top. Lay down your weary tune, lay down. Lay down your weary tune, lay down the song you strum. Lay down the song you strum, and rest your head neath the strength of strings. No voice can hope to hum. Again. Lay down your weary tune, lay down the song you strum, and rest your head neath the strength of strings. No voice can hope to hum. Lay down your weary tune, lay down the song you strum, and rest your head neath the strength of strings. No voice can hope to hum. Well, I hope you find that as soothing as I do. I think we'll probably do the other verses next time because it's gorgeous. I think you'll like it. It's all sound based. Each verse is about different sounds, struck by the sounds before the sun, and the ocean wild like an organ played. I stood unwound beneath the skies, and the last of leaves fell from the trees. So it's all sounds and nature. So we'll do the rest of that next time. Okay, so last week we did the intro to Here Comes the Sun, but we should have the sun actually coming, shouldn't we? This time. So the intro, if you remember. Again. Or if you're on the low part, and then of course we get Here Comes the Sun, Here comes the sun, and I say it's all right. Now we all know that, that's the tune. Let's just sing that again. That's the high part, gets the tune on this. Here comes the sun, Here comes the sun, and I say it's all right. Now we're just going to do that bit today. We're doing the intro and that bit. We're not doing yet. We'll come back to that. That's the sort of the last bit to glue it all together. But let's just do that tune again. Here comes the sun, Here comes the sun, and I say it's all right. Okay, so the low part's going to be singing the harmony. Here comes the sun, try that. Here comes the sun, again. Here comes the sun, Here comes the sun. That one's all on one note. Here comes the sun from the top. Here comes the sun, Here comes the sun, and I say. So I've just added the and I say. That's also on the one note. Here comes the sun, Here comes the sun, and I say again. Here comes the sun, Here comes the sun, and I say it's all right. Just try that. It's all right. Again. It's all right. Here comes the sun from the top. Here comes the sun, Here comes the sun, and I say it's all right. And again. Here comes the sun, Here comes the sun, and I say it's all right. Let's just try that, because that's the new bit. Let's try that from the beginning. So you've got here come you've got do 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 do, and once more do 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 do. Here comes the sun, Here comes the sun, and I say it's all right. Okay, and again. Do 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 do, and again. Do 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 do. Here comes the sun, Here comes the sun, and I say it's all right. Okay, so let's try the tune as well from the top. Do do do. Ready? Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Here comes the sun, Here comes the sun, and I say it's all right. Right, time to put those two together. Let's try that. We'll do it twice round. So we'll go back to the doots again. Do low part and the high part's gonna come in there. Do do do. But this is the low. Ready. Do 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 do. Here comes the sun. Do do do. Here comes the sun, and I say it's alright. Do 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 do. Here comes the sun. Do do do. Here comes the sun, and I say, it's alright. I know you're hearing do-do-do-do-do-do-do. We'll add it the next time, promise. Well, have a lovely week, and I will see you next time.